You thought you knew Jackie Christie, the loyal wife, the fierce friend, the unshakable queen of reality TV. But last night, all of that shattered in a single frame. Security cameras caught it all. Jackie, Malaysia, the hotel hallway, and the moment everything went black. 1 second it was words, the next it was violence. And now, Jackie Christie is sitting behind bars arrested for allegedly attacking her own castmate and longtime friend, Malaysia Pargo. The footage brutal. No cuts, no filters. No PR team could bury what the world saw in those few seconds. Malaysia's face bloodied, her voice shaken, and Jackie calm, almost cold. The internet exploded. One camp called it a breakdown, another called it karma. But everyone agreed on one thing. This isn't just drama. This is a criminal case. Now, as the viral video stormed social media, Jackie was dragged out of her hotel in handcuffs, silent, but staring down the flashing cameras like a woman with nothing left to lose. And just before being shoved into the police car, she whispered, "They only show what I did, never what was done to me." Now the world wants answers. Was it betrayal? A setup? Years of tension boiling over? One thing's for sure, this isn't a scene from a reality show. This is real, raw, and somebody's going down. Stay tuned, because the next headline might not just ruin a reputation, it might end a legacy, she snapped. After years of playing the perfect wife, defending Doug Christie through scandal after scandal, Jackie Christie finally cracked. And this time, it was caught on camera. No filters, no censors, just raw, brutal chaos unleashed at full volume. The internet is burning with footage that has flipped the entire love and hip-hop universe on its head. Jackie Christie, once the queen of composure, now sitting in a cold jail cell, charged with assault after violently attacking Malaysia in front of dozens of screaming onlookers. And the reason? A leaked tape that Doug never wanted the world to see. It started with a quiet whisper, a rumor that Malaysia had something going on with Jackie's husband behind the scenes. But whispers turned into fire when an anonymous source leaked hotel surveillance footage showing Doug and Malaysia entering a room late at night alone. No entourage, no producers, just the kind of late-night move that leaves no room for innocent explanations. Jackie watched that footage like a woman being stabbed in the back again and again and again. But instead of tears, she chose violence. The next day, at an upscale fashion event in Beverly Hills, where both women were expected to grace the red carpet, Jackie didn't wait for confirmation. She didn't ask questions. She didn't even blink. She stormed across the venue like a woman possessed, eyes locked on Malaysia, heels clicking like war drums. The moment she got within arm's reach, she launched a full-scale attack that had people screaming, cameras flying, and security scrambling. Witnesses say Jackie picked up a glass of champagne from a nearby tray and hurled it directly at Malaysia's face, shattering on impact and cutting just beneath her eye. Then without pause, she tackled Malaysia to the ground, fists flying, yelling, "You think you can steal my man and walk around smiling like nothing happened? You fake-ass snake." A Malaysia fought back, but Jackie was on another level. She dragged her by the hair, slammed her against a table, and threw a stiletto so hard it stuck in the drywall. Security had to physically pull Jackie off, and even then, she kept kicking and screaming. Cameras caught it all. From Malaysia's torn dress and bleeding cheek to Jackie being dragged out in cuffs, still yelling, "This ain't over. You ruined my life. I'll ruin yours." Within hours, the footage went viral. Twitter lit up. Instagram exploded. YouTube channels were editing reaction videos in real time. Fans were divided. Some saying Malaysia deserved it, others calling for Jackie's permanent cancellation. But what no one expected was what happened next. Just minutes after the footage hit TMZ, Jackie Christie was officially charged with aggravated assault and taken into LAPD custody. Her mugshot, makeup smeared, hair wild, eyes cold, was released an hour later. It sent shockwaves through reality TV. Jackie Christie, the woman who always controlled the narrative, was now a villain in her own story. Back at the event, Malaysia Pargo was treated by paramedics and escorted out through a back entrance, visibly shaken and refusing to speak to press. Her team has since released a statement saying she is cooperating with authorities and traumatized by the unprovoked attack. But here's what makes this even more twisted. Sources close to production claim the leaked tape, the one that pushed Jackie over the edge, didn't come from a fan or a hotel employee. It came from someone inside the cast, someone who wanted this chaos to happen. In other words, This was a setup. Meanwhile, Doug Christie has remained silent. No statement, no apology, no defense. And some fans say that silence speaks louder than anything else. Because maybe Jackie was fighting for a man who wasn't fighting for her. Maybe she was battling demons that weren't even hers to begin with. Or maybe, just maybe, she finally saw the truth and couldn't handle it. One thing is for sure, this isn't just a scandal. This is a downfall. A woman destroyed by betrayal, rage, and a system that watched her unravel for entertainment. But what happens when the cameras stop? When the mugshot is no longer trending? When Malaysia walks free and Jackie doesn't? That's the question burning in every fan's mind right now. And the answer might just destroy everything Jackie ever built. Jail bars don't lie. Jackie Christie, once sitting on reality TV thrones like a queen, was now sitting on a cold steel bench, makeup wiped off, extensions yanked out, and rage still boiling in her chest like a ticking bomb. But don't get it twisted. She wasn't crying. She wasn't broken. She was plotting. Because in Jackie's mind, Malaysia Pargo didn't just embarrass her, she tried to erase her. And Jackie was ready to go to war. Inside the jail, sources say Jackie refused to cooperate. She didn't answer officers, didn't touch her food, didn't even blink when they read her the charges. Her only words all night were, "Call Doug now." But Doug never picked up. He didn't answer calls, didn't show up to post bail, didn't even release a statement defending his wife, the same wife who just went to jail for him. And that silence, it broke something inside Jackie. Back in the real world, the footage of the attack was still viral. Celebs were reacting, blogs were tearing her apart. Even producers from Basketball Wives and VH1 were distancing themselves, leaking statements about condemning violence and reviewing contracts. And then came the second leak, the full video of Doug and Malaysia in that hotel room. This time it wasn't blurry surveillance, it was audio. Crystal clear. Doug, nobody can know about this. Jackie would lose her mind. Malaysia. Then maybe stop lying to her. Doug, she's fragile. You know how she gets. This is just between us. Boom. That audio hit like a bullet. It confirmed everything Jackie feared. She didn't snap over a rumor. She snapped over truth. Her husband was cheating. And Malaysia, she wasn't some innocent bystander. She was right in the middle of it, smirking while Jackie's world burned. Fans turned. What started as outrage against Jackie slowly turned into sympathy. Suddenly, the public didn't just see a violent woman in cuffs. They saw a woman who had been gaslit, lied to, and humiliated by the two people she trusted most. Hashtags flipped overnight. Free Jackie, Chotran Doug did her dirty, Chotran cancel Malaysia. Malaysia, once praised for staying calm, was now facing questions she wasn't ready for. Why did she lie? Why didn't she stop it? Why did she keep playing innocent? And then she messed up on Instagram Live. Clearly shaken and unprepared, Malaysia tried to clear the air. But what came out made things worse. "I never meant for Jackie to find out that way," she said, voice cracking. "Doug told me they weren't even together like that anymore. He said she was just unstable, just unstable." That one word lit Jackie's fanbase on fire. Because now it wasn't just betrayal, it was character assassination. Malaysia wasn't just cheating with Doug. She was helping him paint Jackie like a crazy woman to justify it. And if there's one thing Jackie Christie doesn't do, it's play the victim.